Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At Forrester Creations, Ridge drops some sketches on the office and checks on a gown. Opening the door, he's suddenly girdled by the confidentially noise of the fashion show. Katie makes a speech about Eric and Ridge, felicitating them on their line. Ridge and Eric clinch, after which Eric joins Brooke and says, he has no idea. She giggles, our secret. I'm so agitated. By the runway, Steffi greets Christine Blair from Genoa City and sends her confidentially. Katie also updates Steffi about a no-show and asks about Taylor being added to the list. Steffi says her father would want her there. Hard, Daphne flirts with Carter, who remarks on him returning the successful company to the Forresters. Rather emotional, I'd say. Meanwhile, Taylor arrives, and Katie makes faces as Steffi urges her to join Ridge confidentially. Out by the runway, Will tells Electra she looks beautiful and kisses her impertinence. Steffi greets two influencers with whom they're doing a collab. The woman tells Steffi to give her parents her stylish, she's so glad they're back together. Hard, Carter and Daphne bandy the excitement and expectation. She's happy to witness it with him. She knows he wishes effects were different, but effects are as they are. Why not concentrate on what's standing in front of you? Zend calls them confidentially. Meanwhile, Electra and Will phenomenon at the influencers. Backstage, Charlie boasts to Zend, Carter, and Daphne about what a huge responsibility it's to keep the couture dresses safe. They tease him that they're gone ahead walking down. Joining the group, they hear as Eric makes a speech thanking the platoon. Ridge says the stylish platoon needs the stylish leader, and that's you. With him and Steffi, they'll be okay. Ridge also credits Carter with making the fashion house a global sensation. Everyone applauds. Eric thunderclaps, have a good show. Let's do this. Ridge rejoins Taylor, who asks him not to call Brooke by her pet name. He apologizes, and they kiss. Brooke makes her way over to Taylor and tells her this is end her world. You presumably shouldn't be then. Ridge takes the runway stage and thanks everyone for coming. He mentions the jewelry line being part of Forrester's extended line thanks to his friend and co-worker, Carter Walton. Without farther ado, the House of Forrester. The fashion show kicks off with Christine seesawing madly beside the runway. Confidentially, Carter thanks Ridge for what he said, it means a hell of a lot. Ridge says he was right. Taylor gets in the way of the models and Brooke tells her to go out front. Taylor asks if she's telling her to leave. Eric strolls up and Taylor complains that Brooke wants her to go. Brooke huffs that she doesn't have time for this and neither does Eric. She pulls the elder Forrester down. In a separate room, Katie and Donna help Brooke get ready to model the looker. It's a surprise for Ridge. They all grouse her about Taylor exhibiting her relationship with Ridge. She needs a taste of her own drug. Eric appears in the doorway and scolds, that's not what this day is about. He admires Taylor, but he knows his son. Brooke is his Logan and always will be. Eric rejoins Ridge and assures him the looker will be stirring indeed. Taylor, hard, looks worried. Taylor finds Brooke in the separate room and tells her she has a lot of audacity trying to protest her out of the show where Ridge and Steffi run the company. Brooke tells her she's not a model, a developer, or needlewoman. She's not indeed a member of the Forrester Creations family. Taylor lobs that Ridge asked her to be there. They're erecting a future together. Brooke tells her this is just a bump in the road for Ridge and her. She has a fashion show to get to. Taylor slams the door and it locks them in. Brooke gasps, what have you done? She rants that they're wedged in there and can't get out. Brooke knocks, but the sound of the show drowns her out. Brooke smothers to Taylor that this just proves her point, she has no business there at Forrester Creations. Finn to embrace Luna. Any of these narrative strategies are sure to be effective. Write a hijacking plot in which Finn must save Luna. To protest effects off, the plot could involve Luna being abducted, however, it would really capture Finn's interest and enkindle his resoluteness to step by and save her, if she were to vanish in a mysterious way. It's relatively presumptive that Remy would change his obsession on Elektra for one on Luna. Especially since he appeared to have a strong magnet toward her during their hassle at the Spencer manse. Imagine if Remy were to take Luna hostage in an isolated position. Staying for Finn to come to the deliverance, this dangerous situation might just be the catalyst for Finn and Luna to develop a deeper connection. One possible way for Luna to gain acceptance could be by taking on the part of a deliverer. She had held Steffi in turn, putting her in a dangerous situation, but there's a chance for redemption if she manages to save Steffi in some way. Maybe Luna could forestall an implicit accident involving Steffi, which might earn her Finn's appreciation. Alternately, she could come to the aid of Hayes or Kelly, impressing Finn in the process. While playing the idol would abolish Luna's history errors, it could significantly alter Finn's perception of her, revealing her better side and paving the way for a deeper connection between them. There's a chance that Luna could face serious detriment, whether it's during the hijacking fermentation we bandied or in the violent deliverance script. Finn might have a strong response to Luna's near-death experience, serving as a pivotal turning point for him. It's possible that Luna will witness a narrow escape that prompts Finn to pursue a genuine relationship with her. He may indeed provision the significance of seizing this alternate chance, eventually choosing to defy Steffi's wishes. Bill is getting royally squinched by none other than his own son Liam Spencer and of course, Steffi Forrester. The one and only person who should have been at the sanitarium soon after Liam collapsed was his father, seeing how he was the bone who last got in a fight with him. Still, it was just Steffi who accommodated him to the sanitarium. And it was Steffi who didn't call anyone, didn't notify his family that he was near death and promised to keep his condition a secret from everyone differently. This entire time both Liam and Steffi have been keeping Bill in the dark. And just to suppose, that man is his father. He deserves to know what's going on. As our compendiums can imagine, the internet clearly did have a lot to say about the matter. Some indeed reflected with, when Steffi was shot everyone was at the sanitarium fussing and crying at her bedside. Hell, indeed when Thomas was hurt there were lots of people at the sanitarium. Now that Liam is hurt we only get Steffi, plus Finn because he works there. It's hard to enjoy it when they make it each about Steffi. Another critic of the show wrote, "This show impeccably encapsulates Bill Bell's preoccupation with Jacqueline McInnes Wood. Anytime a character has a chance to have their own plot, JMW is gonna be there to have a say-so. Bill should be completely involved in this plot. As in followership, we're being burgled of some great amusement from Bill, Hope, hell indeed Wyatt. How can Bill empathize with Luna, but not his own son? Taylor and Brooke heated debate escalates. That leads to Taylor locking both of them in a room. That clearly wouldn't make effects more between the both of them. Taylor defy her rival. Suckers might flash back that Taylor keeps saying she's completely secure in her love with Ridge. That might be true, but Taylor is more upset about Brooke's conduct rather than Ridge's possible treason. Also, Taylor walked into a Forrester Creations office to see Brooke wearing nothing but lingerie. Taylor is convinced Brooke was trying to betray Ridge. So, that will still be fresh on her mind when she faces off with the Golden. Taylor to burst into the storehouse room and defy Brooke. Taylor presumably doesn't intend to lock them both in there, but that's exactly what happens. One would suppose that they would stop fighting long enough to figure out how to get out of a room. That doesn't be, however. Rather, their fighting will just escalate. When the two women are locked in the storehouse room, anticipate effects to get loud and nasty. Taylor will probably charge Brooke of being hopeless for Ridge. Meanwhile, Brooke might call out Taylor's own bad jest. At some point, they will get out of the storehouse room. After they're saved, however, Brooke blames Taylor and claims it was on purpose. That's when the brunette will defend herself, saying it was an accident. Liam, now that the cotillion is over, Liam will need to go back to the sanitarium. Formerly there, Liam will have to hear another stunner. Despite Liam's vision blurring and Kelly noticing, he wouldn't accept the opinion. There could also be more scenes of Luna right now. She has sworn to win. Well, that could mean further trouble and peril for Elektra, however. As for Sheila, she's about to get set up out. It wouldn't take long until Deacon realizes Sheila betrayed him and is nearer to Luna than he ever anticipated.